Hey guys, it's Julia.
It's Annie.
And we're back for a second episode of our podcast. First of all, we want to say thanks for listening to the last one.
Yeah, I really didn't think that people were going to actually listen. I thought it was just going to be 5 people I knew. But yeah, people have been coming up to me saying that they listened to it, so that's kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah, so far it has 100 and something plays, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know. Whatever. We'll see how this goes. So this episode, we are going to be talking about the Grammys. Mm-hmm. Now, the Grammys aired on Sunday. We're recording this on Tuesday. We just want to give our thoughts on, the fashion, the winners, the performances. The losers, everything.
All.
People got snubbed. I don't like that word, but whatever.
Yeah, it's a weird word. It's one of those words I'm don't love it. Also, since the last time, I want to apologize that I sound like Minnie Mouse. I feel really bad about it, and I feel bad that people are choosing to listen to me. So maybe I'll, have a new podcast voice. I'll just talk like this the whole time.
No, that's just boring.
Okay, well, guess I won't do that anymore.
Next. Okay, so now let's talk about the Grammys, just because we kind of
Wait, we were going to have a little Twilight discussion, weren't we?
Oh, yeah, a little Twilight discussion.
Over the weekend, we were hanging out, and we decided to watch Twilight, the first one, the actual Twilight movie.
It was me and Annie, and it was 3 of our other friends.
And all I want to say
Hannah was one of them.
Is if you think that Twilight is anything less than a cinematic masterpiece, you need to just learn how to have fun and learn how to enjoy things and also develop a sense of taste. Because those movies are so good, it's not even funny.
We watched the first one, and I'm no joke, I've watched all of them at least 5 times through, all of them. Especially the first one, I watched multiple times through because it'll be on Freeform or something, and I'll just leave it on because it's funny. It is so funny.
It is genuinely I laugh harder than if I were to be watching a comedy. Movie,
yeah.
The Office.
It's not even a comedy. It's literally I'm sure everyone's seen Twilight.
But
it's just so funny when he walks in and she walks in the bio and he the
covers
breeze
his mouth
blows and her
just
hair
looks
blows towards him and he's I
it's
can't.
So funny.
Oh, it's so funny.
But the amount of times that we rewinded it just to laugh, I was laughing so hard I thought I was gonna actually throw up on your couch. It's just so funny. Things that definitely shouldn't be funny.
And my favorite part
hilarious.
at the end when he's sucking the venom out of her, and Carlisle's stop,
He looks like he's
you're killing her, and he's and that song's playing in the background, that really slow song.
Oh, and then she wakes up in the hospital. He's I can't be around you anymore. He's what? It's so funny.
Yeah. I don't know what you're saying.
Hang on tight, Spider Monkey.
Yeah.
That's the best line in the movie.
When she goes on his back and he's hang on tight. And it's funny.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But no, the way they CGI his legs when he's running up that mountain is so funny.
Or my favorite is when she's I know what you are. Your skin is cold. Your eyes change colors. Blah, 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 all this stuff. And he's say it. Say it. As if I could... What did he say when he's as if I could just kill someone or whatever.
Oh my
and he picks up the tree branch and
whips
it across the field.
You should be afraid of me and I could kill you.
She's you don't scare me.
Yeah, and he's
really,
well, I don't actually eat people, but I could kill you. I'm shut up, Edward.
And she's I'm not scared of you. I'm yes, you are, Bella.
Yeah.
Be honest. Be honest with yourself.
Yeah.
Great movie. 10 out of 10 would recommend.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's move on to the Grammys now because this has been on our minds the last 2 days. We've wanted to discuss, but we can't discuss with each other because we need to save it for the podcast.
Yeah. We can't have conversations anymore.
Okay.
We have to save every good conversation.
Can we, I kind of broke this up into sections. Can we start with the pre-show interviews?
Yeah, because, I was watching the Whack channel where they were interviewing, the weirdest
CBS.
The most relevant person that they interviewed was BB Rexa.
No, I was watching, I was watching
see anyone good.
So I saw, I'll elaborate. So I saw Ryan and Juliana Rancic interviewing the people. And so they got a bunch of big people. I just had a couple thoughts from the pre-show interviews. Not much. It was just kind of standard, whatever. Charlie Puth. First of all, why was he there? Why was he there? I don't understand that. He wasn't nominated. I don't think he was nominated for anything.
No. I don't.
I could
there's
be
no
wrong,
songs
but...
of his I can pull up in my head except for that one from 8th grade. I'm only one call away.
Oh, yeah.
Other than that, I don't
even
know
how long.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is.
Hello?
I don't know what that is.
Yes, you do.
I definitely don't.
Okay, you definitely do.
Okay.
Anyway, he was, like, not okay. Like, he seemed really... This is what I wanted to say. He seemed, like, really sad and angry. Like, Ryan Seacrest was just trying to do his job. Like, just interview him. Like, get the questions out. Like, he was literally just trying to do his job. And Charlie Puth was like... Well, he was nominated because he was like, I've already lost both the categories that I was nominated in.
Actually,
and I was
really
like,
funny.
Okay. And he was just like, he looked really sad and he didn't look good, looks-wise either.
No, I feel like he never...
Sorry, Charlie. I love that interview you did with James Corden with the spill your guts or fill your guts. Like, that was his prime, but like, this was bad. Second, all country singers, just like, shave, please.
Male country singers, consider quitting your jobs. Just consider it.
Consider that, or if you don't want to, like, do that, if you don't want to go that far, maybe just shave and, like, look presentable.
Why do they always have to have those crusty, musty, dusty beards?
I know.
Shave it.
They're wearing, like, jean jacket, and I'm like, what are you doing? You are on the Grammys red carpet.
Like, just try. Put in some effort. Obviously, they don't, but just a little bit.
I don't know.
Like, at least, okay, just style your beard if you're gonna... Yeah. If you're insisting on having a beard. Or just, like that.
Like, you have stylists. Like, you have, like, hair and makeup people. Like, they need to, like, help you. Like,
they have the resources.
They are the villains here. They're the ones making you look like that. If any country singers are listening. Okay, and then last pre-show interview thought I had, Lady Gaga. I don't know if you saw the videos online, but she was not
doing well. She was
definitely high or something.
Took a hit of crack.
Basically, the main thing I was like, what is happening was like, Ryan Seacrest was like, and in a couple Sundays you're going to be performing with Bradley Cooper on the Oscars, right? And he, like, tilts the microphone, like, towards her, and she just, like, is staring at him. And she's like, you tilted the microphone towards me, but you didn't ask me a question. And I was like, yes, he did. And then at the end of the interview, she was, like, super confused, just, like, staring.
No, yeah, the video of her on Twitter where literally, I think I bookmarked it. She looks so confused. It's like, remember, like, when that went viral of, like, Winona Ryder when she accepted that award?
Yes! The whole cast was up there and she was like...
That's literally what it was, but Lady Gaga. Like, she was not with it.
Well.
Here it is. Oh, my God. Oh,
yeah,
my
no.
God. Yeah, she was
not well. And, let's just continue in the Lady Gaga train. Good. Her dress...
I thought,
could have been better.
I feel like she always looks good. I feel like I've never really looked at her in the past couple of years and been like, oh, she looks bad. I just think she's pretty.
The SAG Awards, I think it was, where she wore that white dress. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't remember.
She wore, like, a white dress, and it literally looked like she bought it, like, from, like, Macy's. I was like, that ain't it. And then, this time, the dress, I didn't mind it. It was very, like, Gaga, I guess. But I feel like she could have went, like, harder for the Grammys.
No, I agree. I feel like I wanted something a little bit more with her hair. Yeah. It was just kind of, like, down. It looked like, I don't know. I mean, she still looked pretty.
And then her performance. Let's just continue right on the Lady Gaga train. Her performance... Shallow is a ballad.
Yeah, she went a little bit too hard. What did she think
she was doing?
And not in the way I wanted it to.
She was, like, rocking out on stage. I'm like, no, this is not the time. Like, she still sounded good, I guess.
Yeah, I agree.
But, I mean, she always sounds good. I feel like she can't, like, if she has a bad performance, like, it's still better than, like, a lot of other people. But she sounded good, but she was just really weird. Like, right when she picked up the microphone...
Yeah, and she started doing those weird kicks to the side. I was like, oh, this is what it's going to be. This is how it's going to be, isn't it?
And Mark Ronson was, like, on stage, and he knew. He was like, oh, no.
I think Mark Ronson's hot.
Yeah, he kind of is.
Yeah.
Except I don't like his voice.
I don't know what his voice sounds like.
He was on the pre-show interview. You probably didn't see that.
I wasn't there.
And he was, like, talking to Ryan Seacrest, and it was very... I don't know. I didn't really like his voice. Maybe that's why he just produces the songs and doesn't sing.
Can we talk about what Cardi B wore?
Oh my God!
She looked so good.
She looked good, but I saw this tweet. Okay, Jaclyn Hill tweeted this thing that was like, I love how, because, like, her and Offset are back together.
Oh, don't get me started on this.
So, Jaclyn Hill tweeted a thing that was like, I love how Lady Gaga, like, picked a red carpet look that would keep her 3 feet away from Offset at all times.
Wait, you mean Cardi?
Yeah, did I say Cardi?
You said Lady Gaga, but I get what you meant. Oh
my God, I literally have no recollection of saying Lady Gaga.
3 feet away.
Wait, that's funny. But yeah, she said, like, Cardi picked a dress that was 3 feet away from Offset at all times, and I was like, That's so true. Because the pictures they took together.
Oh my god, it literally made me so mad. She's like stunning. She was serving. She looked so good.
But what was he supposed to do?
Offset was just standing there. Like, he literally looked like he was in pajamas. Just like standing there, which is just another example of men doing the bare minimum.
But what was he supposed to do? Like, they were probably like, Offset, get in there.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, I really can't.
And he was like trying to like inch his way in.
Because the look that she wore was... Madonna originally wore that in the 80s.
I saw that picture online.
But she made it look so good.
She did. I thought it actually did look good. And then I also really liked her performance.
Oh,
I like that song.
We can get on to that. Should we talk about her performance now? Let's talk about her performance
Let's just go by artist.
Okay, a lot of people were mad on Twitter, like, oh, like, she didn't sing live, she didn't rap live. You don't expect...
I thought she did.
No, it was, like, lip-syncing. But, like, okay, I wasn't, like, you know, really looking forward to hearing Cardi B's live vocals. I wanted to see her twerk and dance on stage, and I saw both of those things. So I was satisfied.
And she did it really well. So. It's not like someone who we'll get into later, like, it's not like someone like Ariana Grande lip-syncing where you're like, she has such a good voice, like, why is she lip-syncing?
It's Cardi B.
Cardi's
you
just
don't want
rapping.
to hear her
like,
voice. Yeah.
It's not really any different whether she's live or not. I thought it was good. The dancing was good.
Yeah.
I was watching the dancers. Maybe that's why I didn't notice that she was...
Yeah, well, at first I was like, wow, like, she sounds really good. And then I went on Twitter, and I was, like, listening to it again, and I was like, oh, yeah, that's...
She barely even sings in it. The chorus is just like, money.
Yeah, so she doesn't really have to sing, I guess. Okay. But still, good performance. I enjoyed
and she
that
won
so
her
much.
Best Rap album.
Yeah, I was in the shower when that happened, so I didn't actually watch her, like, accept
she was,
speech.
like, she had nothing to say. Like, she went up there, and she, like, was speechless, and I was like...
Didn't she bring Offset up with her?
No!
Ditch him!
He literally... I was like, what? Because, you know, your significant other, you hug them, you kiss them, whatever, they stay down there.
Then you leave them in the seat.
But he, like, followed her up. And I don't know if she told him or not to come up, but he followed her up. And I was like, why is he, like, where is he going? I was like, her... He's pulling a... What's his face?
Bradley Cooper. He's gonna pee on stage.
No, but he, like, went up there and he was just, like, standing there, like, nothing, just standing there while she was, like, stumbling over her words, just, like, holding her hand. And I was like,
I want her to leave him for good. I don't see the value in him, but whatever.
Well, they have a kid, so...
Yeah, I guess, whatever.
Kind of be like that. Okay. Should I say my favorite red carpet look?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to know who it is?
Yeah,
do you have a favorite?
I didn't really pick a favorite, but I can right now.
Okay, so if counting the people who were there, everyone who I saw on the red carpet, my favorite was BB Rexha.
You are lying to me.
I'm not lying.
She looked good, though.
She looked good.
I was like,
that's what you need, like, at the Grammys. Like, okay, other people's things, like, looked fine, whatever, but, like, you need something, like, big and bold for the Grammys. And I thought she looked really, really good.
She did look really good.
Like, I really liked that dress. I really liked it. And it was, like, the right use of Tool, too. Like,
yeah, it wasn't
love our girl Casey, but wasn't a fan of her red carpet dress.
I didn't love it.
It looked like, I don't even, like, it was just, like, the Tool was weird in that one, you know? And it like, kind of shaped her body weird.
Oh, I know who my favorite was.
Who was it?
Janelle Monáe.
Really?
Yeah, I think whatever she does, I always think she looks good in, like, whatever she wears.
Yeah, I mean, she's really pretty. I like Dua Lipa's dress, too.
Wait, okay, the safety pin one or the first one?
The first one.
Okay, the first one.
That was weird.
My notes I wrote down, I said looks like a prom dress. But still
it was
pretty.
like I feel like it was like a...
It was
like
a pretty
way longer,
prom
like,
dress. Okay,
classy version.
Yeah, I didn't see all of that.
Camila Cabello, I liked her dress for her, you know?
Yeah, for her, it was nice. Onto her performance, though. I was, like, kind of surprised. Like, she did, like, really good. I don't like her voice, personally. Like, I don't like it. I wish she would have... Okay, her outfit she was wearing for her performance...
That was
I wanted her to
weird.
do, like, a full commitment, you know? Like, she had, like, this, like, cute little top on, and then this, like, knee-length skirt.
I feel like, though, that was,
do
like...
a full
she
commitment.
said it was, like, a tribute to, like, her grandma. And, like, when she lived in, like...
Well, I guess that's
Cuba,
cute.
So, I don't know. I think that's kind of what that was. I'm not positive, though. I could be making that up. Bunch of no's for me, looks-wise. Maren Morris. Didn't like that at all. Look up a picture if you're wondering. Meghan Trainor. Can she just...
Oh, my God.
What was she wearing?
Someone
like, what was she wearing?
quoted, like, a picture of her, and it, like, at the Grammys.
Wasn't it, like, said, paper? Something with paper?
No, the one I saw was, like, this is what I see in the corner of my room when I have sleep paralysis.
Oh, no, I saw one that was, like...
sent that to me, that's why I responded.
I saw the one that was, like, this is what, like, my paper looks like right after it goes through the shredder.
Oh, my God. Like, she just, like, she wasn't serving. She wasn't.
Yeah, no, with the shoulder, like...
But it
it wasn't even shoulder pads. It was, like, pointy shoulders.
Something about her, like... It makes me mad.
I said I didn't like J-Lo's outfit.
I don't like J-Lo in general.
What? I love J-Lo.
I don't like her.
Well, I think she's done way better. And her hat and her dress looked like a prom dress.
Yeah, I always hate that when they show up and they literally look like they just went to Sherry Hill and ordered, like, a $100 dress. And they're like, oh, I guess this is okay for the Grammys. Like, just try harder.
Also, the two worst of the night. Kylie Jenner and Katy Perry.
Oh my god,
Katy Perry's dress? Was she a wedding cake?
So bad. I literally looked at it and, like, there's this, like, slow motion video of her and, like, she definitely thought that she looked super good.
It's
like,
the glam bot.
Yeah.
The glam. She was not looking good.
She looked so bad.
She was not looking good. Oh my gosh, wait.
That's another person I just don't like.
Kylie's, I didn't mind as much as Katie's, but this picture of Kylie, this specific picture, is so funny. Do you see her face in it?
She looks like a meme.
Like, she was not okay.
Oh, she was not having it.
Like, look at that.
No, like, the look itself, but that picture is hilarious.
Why does she think she looks good?
I thought she looked good.
I liked her makeup and hair looked good, but I didn't like the outfit. I wasn't a fan.
The dots candy? That's what Katy Perry looks like right now in that outfit.
The dots candy?
Yeah, like,
I'm
like
gonna
those,
say
like...
I don't see it, but to each their own, I guess.
Okay.
She looks like cotton candy.
Okay, that too.
Okay.
Alright, so those are my thoughts on those two. Wasn't a fan. That picture of Kylie I pulled up was, like, really funny. She's just, like, looking.
Oh my god.
Okay. I think that's... Oh, no, we talked about her. Okay. I think that's good for, like, looks.
Yeah.
I feel like we've covered that.
Okay,
good.
so starting...
Should we go on for more performances?
Let's talk about Alicia Keys.
Oh, yeah. Let's just talk about her in general.
So I was, like, nervous for her to host because I was like, I don't think she's, like,
funny.
a funny person.
Yeah.
But I loved her.
I thought she was good.
I thought she was, like, very, like, authentic. Like, she wasn't trying to be funny.
She was
wasn't
very,
trying
like,
to make
empowering,
jokes.
too.
Yeah,
like, positive and, like...
Her voice, I really... Like, not her singing voice, her speaking voice. I want her to do ASMR because I think she would do, like, a really good ASMR. Yeah. She has such, like, a soothing voice.
Oh my God.
I want her to just, like, talk. I listen to it and I could fall asleep.
And then, like, positive, like...
Positive affirmations.
Yeah. And literally, like, search
Michelle
on
Obama.
YouTube. Yeah, she came out with Michelle Obama. And
that was
good.
I really liked that.
And then I just liked. I don't know. I hate when the hosts like aren't funny and like try to
when
like
they
crack
try
a joke.
to be funny.
I'm like, okay, that was
and I'm
planned.
like,
we didn't like that.
Yeah,
like that was kind of how what's her name? Sandra Oh and what's his name?
Andy Samberg.
At the Golden Globe. I thought they had some good lines, but then some others, no one laughed, and I was like, that ain't it.
Okay, what was next?
I thought her performance was good too. Or like her little Alicia Keys little.
Oh yeah, she's so talented. Honestly,
I liked the song she picked, and yeah.
Yeah, she's one of those people where it's like I don't really like listen to her, but now like after that, I was like maybe I should listen to her. Okay, I'm trying to like remember what was next.
Can we just have a little Shawn Mendes moment?
Yeah,
just for me, just
for
because you know I love him.
I thought he did well.
He performs. Okay, he performs In My Blood at like every award show, which is like, you know, because it's his single, it's his most successful off the album, but it was really getting tired. I was like, Shawn, like this, like when he performed Lost in Japan at the Billboard Music Awards instead of In My Blood, I was like, yes, like this is it. Like it was a good performance. Then I see the guitar he uses for In My Blood, and I'm like, oh no, he's performing In My Blood. Like this ain't good. This is not good. He starts performing on the piano, which I really liked, actually, because he never performs that on the piano, and I think it actually sounded, like, really good and almost like a ballad at first. Mm-hmm. And then when he picked up the guitar, I was like, no, like, don't do it. Like, it's so repetitive, like, not good. And he went to the other stage, and Miley Cyrus came out, and I was like... oh, good. This is good. And Miley sounded really good.
They sounded really good together.
Like, their voices, that high note they hit at the end, when, like, all the instrumentals, like, stopped. Yeah. Like, they hit that high note. Like, that was really good.
And they were kind of matching. Can I just say the one thing?
His outfit.
I don't care in general for sleeveless vests. I don't appreciate them. I don't like them.
I feel like that's just because all his fans, like, are like, you know, when he does it.
You know, like, shows his arms.
Yeah.
Then wear a short sleeve shirt. Don't wear a sleeveless vest. I think that's distasteful and disgusting.
You know, okay, when he wears like a white vest, not vest, but like a white like sleeveless,
I don't
like shirt. But if it's just like a tank top, or not like if it's just like a white cotton t-shirt. No, a white like cotton t-shirt with like the sleeves cut off.
Yeah.
Like I don't think that looks as bad as like trying to make a vest fancy.
A sleeveless vest.
Because he tried to make a vest
Grammys.
fancy.
And his arms did look good. So like I respect that decision, but also never do it again.
I think it was a little
also did navy blue and black.
Well, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, that actually kind of made me a little angry.
I don't really care about that.
I feel like he could have looked a little better. And so could have Miley in the performance.
Yeah.
So they both, looks wise didn't slay, but performance wise, really good. I like Janelle Monáe's performance.
Can I just talk about Janelle Monáe's performance? I loved that performance so much.
She's good.
Because I love her album, and I love her, and she's just, like, such a good performer.
I know.
And how she did the mashup.
She was dancing really
Yeah, she did the mashup of Make Me Feel and Pink, which are, like, the two best songs on the album.
I thought of you when Pink, I was like, oh my god, Grimes.
Yeah, she's gonna bring out Grimes.
Yeah, right.
So I love that performance.
Yeah, that was good. Post Malone, no.
Okay,
when he started singing Stay, I was like,
when
this
he was
is potential.
Acoustic for a second, I was like,
his voice didn't sound bad, and he was playing the guitar, so I was like,
so for those of you listening who don't know me personally, I like really hate Post Malone. I don't like his voice. I don't like his music. I don't like the way he looks. I think he looks like a sewer rat. I don't appreciate him. No offense if you do like Post Malone. That's your personal decision. So I really thought it was going to be like a really bad performance. So I thought it was going to be a really bad performance, but the acoustic part, I was like, you know what? Yeah. I kind of get that. But then all of a sudden when he went back and there was all that
Red Hot Chili Peppers came out, and I was like, y'all.
Like, who took a hit of crack and decided to have Red Hot Chili Peppers and Post Malone together? It was just like a weird. That's like my one criticism, I think, about this year, is they did a ton of mashups that like just didn't go together. I was like,
Dua Lipa and Saint Vincent.
Okay, that was good though. I like Saint Vincent.
I thought they looked so weird. Like,
first of all, they had the same haircut.
Twins.
Yeah, well, I like Saint Vincent in general, but I don't care for.
I don't know. I didn't like the performance. It's kind of weird.
Let's see.
5 minutes. Okay, should we just?
Okay, we're gonna
talk Casey.
Okay, Casey Musgraves.
On the Casey train right now.
Our beautiful
queen.
Yeehaw queen. Love her so much.
Her performance was really like,
God. It was simple.
Yes. Good vocals.
So beautiful.
She looked really pretty.
She always looks so pretty.
It wasn't like anything that blew me out of the water, but I was like, she sounded good, And then she won Album of the Year. And
okay, so for people listening who have never heard Casey Musgraves' Golden Hour album, me and Julia both hate country music. We hated country music.
Yeah. No, I still do.
Okay,
honestly, banjo, yeehaw, blues,
the twang of the banjo is a deeply triggering sound for me. I hate it. I don't like country music. I think it's annoying. I hate the whole
We've already talked about how we hate the look of country people.
With my shotgun on my truck, with my dog and beer.
Tailgating with my pickup truck.
Yep, disgusting. Casey Musgraves' Golden Hour album.
It's so good. Because it's
good.
It's country, but it's not. It's more slower, and
it's
jams.
such a wholesome album. I listen to it and I'm like, ugh.
Space Cowboys.
Yeah, You Can Have Your Space.
One of our fave songs on the album. And she really deserved to win because the albums she was up against, weren't that good.
Yeah, the only one I was actually rooting for that, I would have been happy to win too is Janelle Monáe.
I also liked the Black Panther album.
That was
I thought that one was good.
Yeah, but
it kind of reminds me of summer.
Okay, people on Twitter, once again, were up in arms about Casey Musgraves winning. They were like, no one even knows who she is. She's irrelevant. Who was going to win? Drake?
That's what I was about to
say.
You really thought Post Malone was going to win Album of the Year for beer bongs and Bentleys? What? That album was
dusty album.
I thought it wasn't bad, but it was not Album of the Year.
No,
compared to Golden Hour, Golden Hour all day.
Yeah, and everyone was like, Invasion of Privacy.
No. Invasion of Privacy was a fun rap album, but it wasn't Album of the Year worthy.
Yeah. So if anyone is mad about Casey Musgraves winning, just know that you have no taste. And that's okay.
It's fine. You just need to, evolve.
Yeah, expand your horizons.
Listening to this podcast and, keeping an open mind, is step one.
Yeah. This is accepting that you need help.
So I was... Can we talk about Sweetener?
Yeah.
I have lots of thoughts on this. Let me preface this. Best Pop Vocal Album. It sounds like it's just referring to the vocals, but it actually should just be called Best Pop Album because that's what it actually is.
Mm-hmm.
I looked it up. I did the research because I was confused. Someone at the Academy wherever you are, someone who knows someone at the Academy, please answer me. How Sweetener, Ariana Grande's album that came out in August, beat Reputation. How? Like, how can that happen?
The album that converted me to a Taylor Swift stan.
No, like, the other nominees, it was Shawn Mendes' album, which, like, you know, whatever, I like it, but, like, maybe not Grammy Award winning. Camila Cabello's album, same thing. Kelly Clarkson album, didn't really listen to it. And then the two main frontrunners was Ariana Grande and Taylor Swift. And it was like, when I saw that nomination, I was like, Taylor Swift easily.
Yeah, and everyone was predicting, like, Reputation's gonna win. Reputation
easily,
should win.
like, so
lyrically,
easily.
Like, everything.
How it was produced, so the order of it, how it's, like, super cohesive. And, like, it didn't win. And first of all, my thoughts at first were, why wasn't Reputation even nominated for Album of the Year? I thought it could have been, and I thought
honestly,
I thought it could have beat Golden Hour too.
I don't know if it could have beat Golden Hour.
I think it could have.
I don't know.
I think if it was up against Golden Hour, it would be a tough call. But okay, it was nominated for Pop Vocal Album, whatever. But how did Sweetener win? And how did Pharrell win Best Producer?
He messed up that whole album.
How did Pharrell? Okay, that album. I tell people this all the time. Has two producers on it. The one did half the songs. Pharrell did the other half. Literally every single song Pharrell produced was like the weak ones on the album.
Yeah,
and every single song the other producer produced were the strong singles.
It's like so funny. Like, if you look up like who produces like all the songs where I'm like, yeah, this is like an okay song. Like, it's whatever.
Okay.
I look it up and Pharrell produced
Raindrops was the other producer. Great song. Blazed was Pharrell.
Typical,
not good.
Typical.
The Light is Coming, one of the worst songs I've ever heard. Pharrell. Rem was Pharrell, I think that one was Pharrell. Actually, I might not know about that one. God is Woman was the other one. Great song. Sweetener was Pharrell. Get it. I'm like, Ariana, use your voice, like, please. Successful was Pharrell. Wasn't a fan of that one. Every Time was the other producer. Love that song. Breathe In, the most successful song on the album. Well, maybe not the most successful, but like the best song on the album was the other one. No Tears Left to Cry, the other producer. Borderline, awful song. Pharrell. Better Off, the other producer. Good Night and Go, the other producer. Pete Davidson, the other one. And Get Well Soon was Pharrell. Literally, if you know this album, though, like every song that's a skip, Pharrell produced. I'm telling you.
And he won like.
And he won Best Producer, and Sweetener won Best Pop Vocal Album. How does that add up?
And as, like, another thing, like, we both like Ariana Grande. Like, we both, really like listening to her, like her, probably get tickets to her concert. But, like...
Yeah, really, I probably should preface that. Like, I love Ariana Grande. Like, her voice is so good. I love her new Thank You Next album, which we have to talk about at a later date. But, Sweetener, like, wasn't it with the Pharrell-produced songs, and Reputation has no skips.
Not a single one.
Not a single skip.
Not a single one. And everyone who's listening who's like, ew, Taylor Swift, grow up, listen to Reputation. Great album.
Amazing. I feel like that kind of concludes our Grammy talk.
I think I had like one more.
Okay. I think I hit on all the points that I really felt strongly about.
Oh, I was just like, so during the Dolly Parton like tribute, they kept panning to Noah Cyrus. She looks like a meme. I cannot get over it. The way
Remember her with Lil Xan?
Her with Lil Xan. Oh my god, their breakup. Why would you send me? Why would you send me that?
And I posted it on her Instagram stories. Oh my god.
Yeah, she's such a meme,
though. That was so funny.
So
I loved
funny.
That. Wow, we both said that at the same time.
Oh my god, that's like, so crazy.
Okay, so I feel like this kind of concludes our Grammys podcast.
Yeah.
I'm glad we had a little bit to talk about with that. Sorry if this didn't really interest you. If you're not interested in the Grammys, maybe you should be.
Yeah.
That's
maybe you should
all
be.
I really want to say. Make sure you subscribe. Mm-hmm. You can rate us. You can leave a review. You can listen to our other podcast. Tell your friends.
Tell your families. Tell your neighbors.
Tell everyone you know. Strangers on the street. I don't care. Just
at the grocery store, whoever you pass, let them know.
Yeah.
Plug it.
So thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week in LA. We'll be in LA next week. Location podcast. Can't wait.
Okay. Bye.